Coming up on Full Sail Live, we have Tua talk, including an update on his hip and what this means for his draft stock. And meanwhile, it's time for the Lions to move on from Matthew Stafford. All of this and much more coming up on Full Sail Live. Welcome into Full Sail Live. I'm your host, Will Pruitt. Tua Tagovailoa has been hyped up as the next great quarterback since he was in high school. According to 247 Sports, Tua was the #1 dual-threat quarterback in the 2017 class. And when he arrived at Alabama, the hype only got more real. He came in his freshman year and helped Alabama win the 2017 championship. Then in 2018, he was a Heisman finalist and led Alabama to another championship appearance, but this time they would lose. Tua and the Tide were having another successful season in 2019. They were 8-1, ranked 5th in the country. NFL GMs had Tua as a top prospect until week 12. Alabama was blowing out Mississippi State late in the second quarter, 35-7. Everything looked great for Tua and the Tide until he was tackled behind by two Mississippi State players and went down with what would be a dislocated hip, causing him to miss the remainder of the season. Tua was on fire in 2019 when he went down. He had 33 touchdowns and 2,800 yards. After this injury, there were many NFL teams that were worried about Tua and his ability to stay healthy. But Tua wants all NFL GMs to know there is nothing to worry about.
Told me honestly how you feel. Do you feel like it's healing the way it's supposed to heal?
I think it's healing better, actually, than the way it should be healing. I don't know if that's just a testament to, my family praying for me, the fans, everyone praying for me, or it's just because I'm young, and the bones heal quicker.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Well, it turns out Tua was right about his hip. Tua took a CT scan, and according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, the scans came back as positive as possible. The fracture is healed, the hip has a good range of motion, and he expects to return to football activities in about a month. With all these reports of Tua coming out, there are many people that think that the Lions should move on from Matthew Stafford. I am not one of those people. While his record might not show it, Matthew Stafford is elite. In his first year playing a full season in 2011, Stafford threw for over 5,000 yards. Stafford has thrown for over 4,000 yards in every full season he's played except for one. However, in just 2019, in just 8 games, he threw for just under 2,500 yards and had 19 touchdowns. If you want to blame the Lions' struggles on anyone, it should be their front office because they haven't been able to build around this quarterback. Their defense has only finished in the top of the league once, 2014. He has had no running game. Only 8 of his running backs have reached 100 yards in a game. If the Lions would build a team around him, it would be a different story. But the only position they don't need to change is quarterback, which is the position they're thinking about changing. So to show you how good this guy is, here are our top 5 Matthew Stafford plays. Starting here at number 5, going back to 2014, Stafford finds Theo Riddick for the touchdown to put the Lions up with just 29 seconds left. Look at this, he can't find anybody, so he has to scramble and just rifles it on in there to Theo Riddick for the touchdown. Now at number 4, in overtime versus the Vikings in Minnesota. Stafford with a chance to win the game. Golden Tate tiptoes, somehow stays in bounds, and then butt flips his way into the end zone for the Lions touchdown and the win. They had 8 game-winning comeback drives that year, most ever by a quarterback in a team in a single season. Now here at number 3, we are just going back from this season. Stafford setting records, becoming the youngest and fastest quarterback to reach 40,000 yards in a career. Now number 2, Stafford yelling at everyone to get down there to spike the ball. They don't have much time left, only 16 seconds here. But Stafford doesn't spike it. He goes for the touchdown. He gets in. What a play, tricking everybody, including his own offensive lineman. Nobody knew that he was going to do this. And Reggie Bush just pushing him in at the end. What a trick play there from Matthew Stafford, a smart play to give the Lions the win over the Cowboys. Now, number 1 Matthew Stafford play. His rookie year, 2009. Stafford left the game with a broken collarbone, but he could come back in because he could still throw the ball. No time left because it was an untimed flag on the Browns here. And the Lions have the ball at the Browns' 1-yard line. Stafford under center. Fans praying here for a win. Stafford takes the ball, fakes it, play action, finds Brandon Pettigrew for the touchdown. Matthew Stafford makes the game-winning pass with a broken arm. Watch out for that arm there, Calvin. What a play there for the young quarterback. Now after the break, Darius Slay wants to be the highest paid cornerback. Well, is he even worth it? Plus, a former Piston, Andre Drummond, made his debut for the Cavs on Sunday. We have those highlights, all of that, and much more ahead on Full Sail Live.